All right, listen, man, make no mistake about it. You can't defend Rudy Gobert in this video. You can't. I mean, he can't defend himself. He's, you know, you've seen it by now. He's playfully touching all the microphones, downplaying the whole coronavirus outbreak thing. This happened on a Monday. Then eventually, as you know, 2 days later, on that Wednesday, he's officially diagnosed with having the coronavirus. So it's like the biggest, you know, example of karma I've ever seen. And ironically, he gives it to his teammate Donovan Mitchell, who are they're like the two best players on the Jazz, right? Like the two best players on the team now have it. They're two all-stars. And of course now there's probably, if you believe the reports, there's beef in the locker room. Guys are not happy with Rudy, so we'll see how all that happens. But then like some of the reports and the story surrounding Rudy from that point got a little weird and almost unfair. Like not so much this one in particular, but this one saying that, you know, the last team that he played before being officially diagnosed as having it was the Raptors. So they tested the whole team and everybody came back clear. But this is real specific, this tweet. This tweet says that because Serge Ibaka was defending him, you know, they paid extra special attention to his test. But I'm like, at some point, Serge had to have left the game and Rudy stayed on the floor, and somebody else on the Raptors defended Rudy, right? Or they switched on defense and somebody else was playing defense on Rudy. So, like, that's too specific for me. And this one right here is really weird. This one is it's kind of unfair to him, to Rudy. They're saying that a kid who got an autograph from him, you know, not too long before he was officially diagnosed, this kid has coronavirus. And that just, to me, that reads as like, we're acting as if Rudy like invented the coronavirus, you know? Like he had to have gotten it from somebody in order to give it to Donovan. He could have gotten it from this kid, like we don't know, he didn't invent it. So it's not as if he's patient zero. So that reads as a little bit unfair to him. But listen, I just wondered, like, what would have happened if Rudy was never officially diagnosed as having the coronavirus? Because of course, as soon as the test came back positive, Adam Silver did what he does. He makes these, you know, these bold decisions, these swift decisions, these right decisions, even when it's not the popular thing to do. As soon as he finds out that, you know, Rudy is positive, you know, he shuts down the NBA, right? He stops play, he suspends play. And then of course, the next day you got hockey doing it, you got baseball, tennis, golf, you got concerts, you know, music festivals, schools. All of these things happen only because and only after the NBA suspended play. The NBA is usually like innovative and always on the forefront of doing things that change the landscape of things. So I just wonder if Rudy was never tested positive, would all these things have eventually shut down? Because the NBA probably would not have. And we'll never know. It really doesn't even matter. It's probably the right thing to do, but I just wonder what would have happened. And lastly, just do me a favor before I get out of here. Listen, just please, just stop buying all the toilet paper. I don't get it. Why are you doing it?